sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm sorry. Okay, you can continue, ma. Sorry,
Yeah,
ma.
like I'm just saying, like Dr. Esther was talking about, Baba legal team need to petition all the people. I think they need to do it quick. I understand they are working, but it's 15 people in the house. There is none of them going to the petition. So they need to start doing it. They don't need to be wait because we don't have no time. I know we have to be patient, but we have to do it quick too because they are petitioned Baba so many times, and he's the father of the thing, the guy. And if they can do that to him, they should be able to do it to the rest of them because the rest of them, they are nobody. So, and they are not the one that are feeling the pain. And I don't know how Nigeria law is working. And it's really, really weighed me down because I don't get it. I don't understand. That's why I say Baba need to go to Berekete and use this Berekete connection so they can do something about that. And I hope they can do it quick. So if we can try to pressure the legal team so they can do the job in time. That's my own submission.
I think on what everybody has been saying, everything still boils down to the legal team. Everybody wants the legal team to, start acting up and do right. They want them to do the needful. And I think at this time, we need to, let the legal team knows that it's high time they need to start putting the right pegs in the right holes. Because the way things are going now, they are not supposed to just, wait. It doesn't really matter if one or two things has not worked out with their petitions in the past. I think they still have to continue, with that trajectory so that a lot of things can be settled. Oluwatosin, can we have your submission? Because of
Thank you. Let me quickly submit this one.
Are you there, Oluwatosin?
Yeah, I'm here. Something just came to my mind when Lolly Baby said Baba needs to start petitioning, and I'm trying to think like, can the legal team, because already now we have a case that's been established. That's the letter that Mohbad wrote, a petition. Now, can't Baba legal team write a petition against this same man that his name is being on the letter? Like, okay, my son mentioned your name on a petition and my son is dead. Now let me petition you. What is your name doing on my son's petitions list? It's as simple as that. Oh, I'm just thinking out of the box now. I don't know who is reasoning with me. I don't know. It's very simple. There's a petition on ground. Now, let the father of the disease said, yes, your name is written on this petition. Please, can you come and, okay, what's the correlation? Why is your name on this petition? Let's hear from you. The legal team. Because me, I don't even understand though. I'm not even a lawyer. I'm just thinking like, okay, this thing is possible now. I don't know who will go with me with this, what I just said now.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Okay, Tosin, I think that is called a counter petition. You understand? Which is that depends on the legal team themselves. You understand? Because I believe some of those things is what, like all the people in the house where the boy by now they should have been petitioned. You understand? So there are a lot of petitions that are supposed to be going around.
A lot, even
we don't
to
know
Mama Mohbad,
why,
to Mama Mohbad herself,
exactly.
is defamation of character to Baba Mohbad.
So we don't know. Probably they know. Maybe it's Baba that is saying they should not do it. Nobody knows. Maybe
Can I say something on that?
Nobody knows.
Objection.
Okay, now.
Objection.
Okay.
Buki said, and I quote, Buki just said, and I quote, she did a video one day, a show, and she said, Baba said, and she said anytime the day Mumi abused Baba, saying Baba, he told Baba, let them petition Wumi. And Baba said, no. Iyadura own too. Baba said no. Baba allowed them to petition them. They will not petition Baba. Now, this petition that Wunmi and Mohbad is writing, they will not have the access of writing it. So you cannot see that Baba is the one telling the lawyer not to do that petition.
Okay, but
You can
when
go back
Baba
and watch
came
that
out,
show. She said it.
Golden Seal, when Baba now came out and said, Wunmi, that nobody should associate with her as Aloba, I feel that they've drawn a line. So whatever needs to be done has to be done from that moment. Baba came out and said, nobody should associate Wunmi with Aloba.
I have something to say. Can I
Okay,
say,
Okay.
please?
Okay, ma. You can go ahead, ma.
Thank you. God bless you so much. You see, you're right, Golden Seal, and you're very right, my sister. It's called counter petition, right? Number one. Number two, Golden Seal. This petition, I'm not afraid to call anybody's name, right? I live where I live. I pity people who live in Nigeria, and that's what I can say. But the thing is that, in regards to the person in question that we're talking about, that
Okay,
person is not
thank you, Ryan Whisper. Thank you, ma. Don't call anybody name. Just
she's
go
still
ahead with your submission.
she's still talking. Let her talk.
that person is not Wunmi. Okay? Now, so when things like this happen and you're getting the same person whose name was mentioned in a petitioning, which is ironic, by the way, you are now petitioning the father of the deceased person who had your name in his petition. It's just like coming back to shoot yourself in the butt. Okay? It's unacceptable. Regardless, it is unacceptable. Baba Mohbad has the right to feel the way he feels. He has the right to say the things he needs to say, because we're all still going to come down and talk about the petition. So let me take it up, or tick it off first. Number one, we are still dealing with what happened to this young man in his house, with people like Adura, who were the people present, his wife and other cohorts of people in his home when he died. We haven't started dealing with the bullying aspect of it, which we're still going to see as we go. In regards to the bullying when he was actually filming, and we had people like Samilari. You said we shouldn't mention him, but at least I can mention that because he was actually in that petition. We'll get to a point where we have to mention that name. Samilari's name was mentioned in a petition. We don't talk about things that we have no proof of. Okay, his name was mentioned in the petition, Samilari, and we have videos showing that Samilari actually, his name is Samilari Elegushi, actually bullied Mohbad. We have those videos. Okay, his name is Samilari Elegushi. His name is Samilari Elegushi. I repeat again. Okay, these are the things that have been happening, and Baba has been quiet because he's a quiet person.
Lady Ryan, Lady Ryan. Lady Ryan.
Super vibes. Let her
Please,
finish now. Let her finish. Super vibes.
wait now. Just wait. His name is Erin Folami Eletu, not Elegushi, please.
Okay. I stand to be corrected.
Eletu is a compound name.
But I'm going
That
to read
is the name on the petition. His name is not Elegushi.
Okay,
He doesn't belong to the Elegushi family.
Okay, let's go straight to the point. Mohbad also said that while they were beating him, some people mentioned Elegushi, that they were from the palace. Sorry, they were from the palace, from Elegushi's palace. It's there. I'm going to read the petition. Now, we can be afraid for all we care. We can all be afraid, but nobody is God. We are humans. And the bullying has to stop because we're still being bullied mentally. We can't name people. We can't talk about them. You talk about them, petitions will be flying, even to the father of the deceased. I'm not afraid of anybody. I live in Canada. I'm not afraid. I've told you my location. I'm not afraid. But the truth has to be said. We cannot all be lying and be running. The truth has to be said. I don't talk about things I know nothing of. The father has been petitioned by a certain person or a king. You understand me? Now, do you think the legal team don't know about this? Of course they know, 100%. But it doesn't go by, you give me Woto, I'll give you Woto. But at some point, this is like power showing power. At this point, Baba Mohbad's team have to sit up and see what they can do in regards to this petition that came from this particular person. Why did that petition come? What are the evidences that they have that Baba Mohbad is bullying that person? Okay? So please, because when Mohbad was being bullied, clearly nothing was done by the same system that people are using right now. They were never invited. They were never called when Mohbad wrote his petition. But at a fling of their finger, at the top of their finger, they wrote a petition and Baba Mohbad had to go answer to that petition. Why do we have double standard in Nigeria? Why? Why? Okay? So some people, I'm not sad about this, but the truth has to be said. This guy wrote a petition. Nothing happened to that petition. Nothing was carried out. As a matter of fact, he was rearrested. Okay? He was rearrested. Now, the petition is still sitting there, and all of these things that we see happening right now is so that those petitions don't come out. I'm telling you the truth. All of these arrests is strategy. It's a strategy to scatter everything that Baba Mohbad is doing. That's the truth, I'm telling you. Arrest Harifa, arrest Westo, arrest it. They're just waiting for anybody that wants to say something to be arrested. Because they are making sure that at the end of the day, this petition thing does not come up to the surface. Okay? Because they know, Samilari, you know, you actually did it. You flogged this guy everywhere. You mentally dealt with him everywhere. His mental state was not okay because of you. Okay? So whatever it is, that is the truth. We cannot rip the petition that Mohbad wrote. He wrote that petition. And now you are arresting his father. Do you see the irony? Or is it just me that is seeing it? I mute my mic. It is like making Mark Budaruko, so I've muted my mic. Thank you. I mute. Come out me from big screen. God bless you, sir. I go close the camera. Thank you.
I follow pet cage. I
Pet go
follow you
ahead.
pet cage. I follow ẹjọ́ kó lè pé 1,000 ẹjọ́ o mi ò ṣakọ o ẹjọ́ a fẹ́ rojú bàbá.
Pet, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, honestly, yes, people will know me. I'm just a quiet man.
Quiet.
Yeah. The last speaker, honestly, she said something, but the angle at which me I will go, you people will drop me. It's still on the peaceful
I will
movement.
drop you if you say anything. If you say anything that is against, I will drop you.
It's still on the peaceful movement, but you people say they shouldn't have it in Lagos, and me, I'm against that, because it's like we always dance to their tune at all time.
Yes.
When they say, when they just come with their action, you say, no, do this, no, do that, no, do this, no, do that. They will not do this, they will not. No, we cannot keep allowing them to box us to a corner. No.
No, but sometimes we need wisdom. Pet
No.
See,
No, yeah, let me ask you
I
something.
still stand with my word that we will not do that thing in Lagos.
No,
No,
I'm not saying
you just
coming
said it
against
now
your
that
word.
you want it in Lagos, and we are saying
I'm
that no.
saying in Lagos, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, protests happening everywhere in Nigeria. Yes or no? And it's a federal movement.
Yes.
Now, do you know that at every protest, the economy of the country is shut down? Now, this is a federal protest. This is a state protest. Okay, because this thing is still under a state. Okay, and now this is not a protest against a government, it is a protest for justice. It is a protest for justice.
Petket, Petket, sir.
I talk, yes, sir.
No, Petket, can I say something, sir? Sorry, sir. Please just
Yes, sir,
permit
yes,
me
sir.
to say this.
First kid,
You
I
see
will
one thing
drop
that we
you
all need
last
to
last.
understand.
I will drop you last last. I will drop you.
Movement,
Wait,
sorry, not protest,
please,
movement.
please,
Okay.
moderator. Okay. Yes, I'm coming. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Let me just buttress your point with one thing. See, sometimes when we are doing things, we need to do things that it will be very easy for Baba Mohbad. See, in the course of fighting for the truth, sometimes we might say some things or do some things that may jeopardize that truth unknowingly. That's why we are not supposed to allow our emotions to be running through, some of our utterances. Sometimes we might not know. You might just wanted to say something, that you begin to say something, and before you know it, those things you are saying might not actually be the right, things to say. And these are the things that the people are waiting for you to do. They just want you to slip up. They will just pick that wrong thing that you say. And that one thing the court work with is the court does not work with your emotion. So don't let us be attaching emotion to some things. Like you rightfully said, you see, anything demonstration in Lagos is never going to happen or work. But can it happen? People can actually do a demonstration. For example, the NLC now, as they are talking that this blah, 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 they can do that. A peaceful walk. Yes, nobody can hold anybody for that. But you see what the other caller mentioned about Abuja, that you are not in Nigeria, I'm not in Nigeria, most of the people here are not in Nigeria. So when you say people should go out there to go and do things, sometimes, some people are actually waiting for you to start that
Oh,
thing.
oh,
And
sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
okay,
When we are talking of peaceful movement,
go
okay,
ahead, sir.
when we are talking on peaceful movement, you are not going to block roads, going to no, that one now is riot you are causing. I think we need to start getting some of these things. We sorry if I use that word, let it not look as if I'm correcting people. Okay, sorry. We are not talking of moving to places, blocking roads, disrupting people's peace and all that. They are they are places where people can gather and just raise their different banners and just be chanting some peaceful song. We need justice. It doesn't stop anybody, and it doesn't call for any arrest. It's the truth. It's your right. You have right for peaceful movement. It is your right. It can happen anywhere. You can
Yeah,
do
sure,
it
definitely.
anywhere.
Yes, you are right.
It is your peaceful
You are
right.
right.
You are
You are
not
right
saying
about
go and be
that.
It can
blocking
Remember
happen
road, go and
EndSARS?
be
anywhere.
doing
Remember
that.
EndSARS?
It can happen anywhere, my brother. As a matter of fact, it's going to start happening
It is when you
outside
start causing
Nigeria.
obstructions.
Okay? It's going to start happening outside Nigeria. There's no riot here. We have a right. It's our fundamental human right to
Let's not
exercise.
allow people to start
Okay?
boxing us anyhow. It
Exactly.
is our right.
Our right.
You can do it anywhere,
Anywhere.
provided you are not infringing on another person's right. That
Exactly.
you must work with. There are places you go, you just go to a place, provided you just stay there and be doing your thing. Who will come and start
I can
arresting
even do
you?
it right now. I can do it right now. I can write on a placard and stand on my street and do it. Justice for
So,
Mobad. And I have 10 people standing there and peacefully, if people ask, why are you doing this? We can tell them authoritatively what is going on. We're not fighting.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let me correct one notion. See, the protest, what is it called? Peaceful walk can happen anywhere. But let me remind us one thing. Lagos is the hub, is the commercial capital of West Africa. You understand? They don't even want you to do anything. You understand that that will lead to, because some people are in Lagos, their own is to be hijacking things. You may
also
have
no
a good
problem.
intention
I rest
of
my
just
my
wait
mic.
now, wait, let me correct something. You will talk, please, pet cage. See, let me correct some things so that we will understand each other very well. You see, in Lagos, you may start something good. You want to do the thing. You have a good heart, like you just want to do a peaceful demonstration. But some people are already in places that they just want to hijack that thing, probably to loot, to steal, to do a whole lot of things. And at the end of the day, that thing will backfire back on you. But you see, in other states in Nigeria, it can happen. You can go to Ibadan, you can go to Ogun, Abuja, anywhere. It can be easily controlled in those places. Now, you need to think about the population. We have states in Nigeria that are just 3 million. Everybody is scattered around the state, big state. You have 4 million, you have 5 million. But when you're talking about close to 22 million people in Lagos, if you turn your back now, human being, you turn front now, human being. So some people, their own, waiting they happen for that place, waiting that they do. They just want to use the good thing that you are doing.
Super Vibes,
and at the end of the day, not them. So you understand? It's the people who are doing those things.
Super Vibes, can I come in here, please?
All right, go ahead, ma. Go ahead, ma.
Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm echoing, but this is the thing, though. I stand with the other person that just spoke. Now, you know, I see where you're seeing it from, and you're seeing it from, you know, outside the box, something that is humongous, something that is going to be out of control, but something that if you can pick an area, and I don't like using the word protest because we're not protesting. I rather use the word rally. Okay, creating awareness, making sure that this case is in front of everybody and people know that this case is still alive and is still ongoing. You never can tell who actually is out there that will want to help you. So I use the word rally. It could happen in Lagos peacefully, depending on the area and the people that are doing this rally. People are not foolish, you know, in Nigeria. They are not foolish. If it's not controlled or handled properly, and the people that are involved are not handling this properly, then it goes out of proportion. And then that's when you begin to see looting and other people joining you and all of that. We're not stupid people. We can have it peacefully. It's a rally. It's a rally. Where you have people who have their t-shirts on. You know, you have small paperwork there, your flyers showing justice for mohbad, Ilereoluwa Oladimeji Aloba, aka mohbad, date of birth and the day that he died, right? The date he died, you know, and then just hand it over peacefully. I can assure you there are people that will drive by and even park and ask you questions. You tell them what is going on, creating awareness. That's a rally. That you don't have to be walking the whole street to have a rally. You can have 3 people in 3 different areas, have your people there. People will come. If I walk on this street right now and stand at the end of the street and say, okay, hey, and I carry something up and I'm creating awareness, it's within my own rights. It's within my own right. I'm not rioting. I'm not protesting. There's a difference when you're protesting and when you're carrying out a peaceful rally, creating awareness, letting people know that this case is still on and that we have the backing of one God Almighty and people who are doing this and including the legal team, okay? And that we're still here, we're still fighting. Please, people should know about it. That's a rally. It can happen and it can be peaceful. Okay, depending on the people who are actually organizing the rally and the area where they are organizing this rally. It can happen. It should be happening.
Lady Ryan.
Yes, my brother. Yeah.
Can I engage you on that, man? Can I say something?
Go ahead, please. Yes, please.
All right, thank you. You stay in Canada. You won't be chance to be in that place because your art is so pure. You can be, let's assume that you are around back home, then you have people of like minds, then you do that thing. You can trust yourself and probably trust few people. But in a case whereby you are not around and you designate that job to somebody, the person you designate that job to, you don't know him or her wholeheartedly. You just said, okay, you people should do this, blah, 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 and you don't know what is in their mind. Sure, you get me now? I'm just telling you how so many things work. It's the same set of people that you are working with. They will be the same people that will go at back of you to go and destroy whatever thing. And that has been the predicament of everything happening around that country, to date. You can be, you have a good art. Likewise, a whole lot of us too. We just want justice for that boy. But the truth of the matter is that it's not as if there is any, fear or phobia about people doing that in Lagos. But just for them to keep themselves safe, Sure, you understand. That is why we say, okay, there are other states that you can, like Abuja now. Somebody was talking about Abuja at that time. You can, few people, it's just a peaceful demonstration. You take your placard, you can go to the Senate and block it, please, blah, blah. You are not causing any fights. And you don't, and before you do that, you have to get your this thing from the police. You understand that, okay, you want to have a peaceful march. It's just called a peaceful march.
Host, you think in Abuja it cannot be hijacked?
No, I still believe, I still believe Abuja. Hold on, Pet Cage. Sorry, sir. Now Pet Cage is getting where I'm going to. You understand? See, in Abuja, you can still have that kind of
I'm not getting where you are going to. I just asked a question, sir.
All right, I will answer your question. But you see, in Lagos, you understand, in Lagos, if you wanted to start something like that, you see that initial stage where the whole thing was still new, everybody was just going. Okay, yeah, it's good. But now, things are different. You understand? Things are different. Now, if you now said, okay, people should just go out for peaceful protest, they may not see it as a peaceful protest. I'm telling you the real fact. They might not see, okay, don't let me use the word protest, peaceful demonstration. They might not see it that way. You get? Now, the truth is, the people you really need to deal with now is to come from the people of upper chamber. You can go to Abuja. We have been saying all these things for so long, like write letters to the IG or to the Senate, to the minority leader, where I believe comes from Ekiti or somewhere. And, to all these people, let this thing get to them. We don't know, maybe the legal team have done that. You understand? I can't stay in Liverpool, then I will tell someone, yeah, go out there, go and be protesting. I'm just being factual here. It's not a civil of anything. I'm just being factual. Majority of people here are not in the country.
You are right.
Just wanted to tell people,
You're right.
go and be doing this, go and be doing that. You don't see, people don't really understand what is going on. I'm a Yoruba man, I know waiting like they talk. See, okay, hold on, I'm coming, mama. Hold on, ma, for 1 second. Not everybody who is here are not in the country. You just want people to just, you are telling them, oh, you're going to be doing peaceful, blah, 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 blah. My dear brother, don't do that. I will tell you again, don't do that. Abroad here, we can gather anywhere. We can go to London. We can do whatever we want to do. Even if it is LCs here, we can do whatever we want to do. Anywhere you are, you can do in US and Canada. Yeah, that's good. That's allowed. That's allowed anywhere. But you need to, you play by the game. You play by the rule of where you are. When you are in Rome, you do as the Romans. Not be we create that proverb. Now people way they ahead of us create them. So when you read your environment, you read it very, very well. And say, okay, this thing, can it happen in this place? Don't put yourself in arms and leg. And don't put people's children in arms and leg. That is the truth. Allow those legal team to write the rating they could write to the Senate, House of Assembly, probably even to the President, to the IG, to AIG. Let them express themselves and tell them this and this and this. To me, those things should have been done for so long than thinking about all this kind of a thing. So I know waiting at the talk, but if you do agree with me, that is fine. That's just my own observation. So you can go ahead now.
Okay, it is okay, but yeah, I will submit by saying this. Way to justice and way to freedom does not go this way. And I will say this, that in a nation, we have two offices, office of the government and office of the people. And when one person or when one wants to take the two offices, then it shows that you are enslaving the other people. If you are in your office and you are still taking the office of the other people, you have enslaved those people. So I can boldly say this now, that with what I've heard, we do not have office as a people again. It has been taken by the government. I rest my case.
God bless you, Pet Cage. You said it the way it is. You understand? Initially, it was so easy. You understand, because people didn't really understand what was going on. So because of the emotion that was running deep as at that time, Everybody comes out, oh, this, oh, that. See, the only work that can happen in that country presently now hunger. Is only hunger in that land that can bring all of them together, and no government can stop them because the hunger is too much. We have people back home. The hunger, so that is the only thing that will happen there, and nobody will stop them. But aside that, yeah.
Yeah, with what you just said, you want to dig this matter deep, and don't force me to talk. Because the people you are saying is only hunger that can. Are you telling me there's no hunger in the land? So please, let's just leave it as I said, that the office of the people has been taken and nothing.
Yeah, you're right. And the office of the people has been taken by what again? The office of the people has been taken by hunger. That is point one. See, somebody was saying earlier on that he asked some people, he interviewed some people that, oh, please, can you do a peaceful demonstration when we started the show? The people said, no, Oga, I define food. You say, make I go do demonstration. That is exactly what is happening. You know, people are hungry and you want them to do this and do this and do that. That is why I said the only thing.
Vibes, we will all stay in the same place. If nothing, you see, it's very easy as Nigerians to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And sometimes when people say certain things, they be like, oh, calm down, come and do it. It's hunger. It's hunger. We keep running from hunger. If it happens to somebody else tomorrow, they won't talk about that hunger, because when this thing started, everybody took to the streets. Before they exhumed mohbad's body, was there no hunger? Did people not take to the street? It's just that at the end of the day, they frustrate things and people get frustrated and then they go back to, we are hungry. They are hungry. Yes. Crime is still part of the system. Crimes are being committed on a daily basis. Whether we are hungry or not, things still happen. If this thing happens again and we all come out again and start talking on behalf of that person, are you telling me hunger has gone? We have to do something one step at a time to change the narrative. It's not going to be easy. It wasn't easy when they were fighting apartheid. It's never going to be easy. But at least we can try. While we are still hungry. Does hunger change anything?
Hold on, let her talk. Let her talk, please.
I just want to buttress our point by saying, I just want to buttress our point by saying, when the first protest happened before exhumation of mohbad, didn't the people think of the NSAS issue? What prompted that? So please, I'm just, and didn't that movement happen in Lagos? It did. So why this? Let me just rest my case honestly.
Can I say something? You know what happens when
let me submit, please. Let me finish and make my own submission, please. Please. I just feel that we are spontaneous people. We're people who like things when it happens the first time. We're always coming out to scream, and that's it. And after that, it's the end of the game. Like my brother here said, Pet Keg. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. I'm sorry. Pet Cage. Thank you so much. Pet Cage. Okay, Pet Cage. Well, on the same thing, we're thinking alike, same school of thought. This is the truth, though. We that are still here, still screaming, it's because God has put us in a place where we can still scream. Maybe if I was living in a place where I'm afraid to scream, I may not be able to talk. Yes. Let us utilize all the resources that we can and tap from the people who can help us scream. This mohbad's case is not the first. I keep saying it. It has been happening. There's just something about this guy that will not let things die. His case is not the first and will never be the last. We know where we are from. We know our country, and I'm so proud of myself. Okay? We know where we are from. Regardless, you ask me today, yes, I have two citizenship, but then I can never forget my roots. I am proudly Nigerian, okay? But at the same time, we're all here together because we have one thing in common. We want to see justice prevail. Are you telling us that we should just go back into our huts because I live abroad? And oh, you want other people's children? No, you think strategically. You call people that you can call. You just said
Lady
you
Ryan.
have to know that person.
Lady Ryan.
Brother,
Lady Ryan, ma.
you already let me finish.
Oh yeah, no verse, no verse. Continue, ma. Continue, ma. No verse.
You know, before you, yeah, me too. I'm afraid of people's children now. I will not put them in harm's way. Sometimes you do something small, but very loud. It can be small, but very loud with the backing of other people that God have placed somewhere that will help out. I'm telling you the truth. Let it be different. We're not calling for blood. We're not calling for blood. One, you have to understand what is this, the mission of this rally. What is the mission? And stick to that mission. You said it. If I was right now, because I'm going to be in Nigeria, but if I was there right now, are you telling me I will not have a peaceful rally? I would definitely be meeting all the people in authority that I need to meet. I will do the needful. I'm not going to put my head out there and put other people's head out there without doing what I need to do to ensure that we have a peaceful rally. But what is the mission, though? And that's what we should be sticking to. We cannot be jack of all trades, master of none. We are shouting, hey, hey, hey. Is it by shouting? No. It's by knowing that this is why we are coming out. This is the reason why we're not fighting anybody, but we're creating, this is a rally of awareness. A rally of awareness. We're still here, we're still doing it. I beg, who they don't arrest for that kind of thing? We're still doing it. We're not calling anybody's name. We're doing this. It takes money too. Okay? It takes money, it takes people. It takes the authority. You will find out if the authority agrees and they permit, you go for it. And then you have other bodyguards and other people who will be there. It's a beautiful thing to know that you are fighting for something and that you are being allowed to do that and exercise yourself. If you think they're stupid, these people you are talking about, they travel now. They travel, they know what is right and what is wrong. They can only deal with people who are already living in Nigeria, and that's the truth. Because they feel they can intimidate you. But when you also have international backing, and you are in a place, you think you're a fool, you have to be smart. That they know that you are recording this and people are seeing it live. You're not fighting anybody. This is what it is. This is the situation. I think we should start focusing on the major thing. Bossman said something. They will have to rally with people, and I don't mind flying over. Go to the place where where they say they conducted the toxicology, right? In America. Let us go there. It's a peaceful, I mean, they will understand. We'll talk to the people there, and they will tell us what they know. If they cannot talk to us, that's fine. But we'll also tell them what we know and why we're not happy with the results of what we got. Okay? And then we can start outside and carry our placards and do what we have to do and live there. Now, the mission is to ensure that these people know that this was the result that we got and that we are out here and we are streaming it. It has an effect, please, a positive effect. The world will see it. People will see it. You think people don't shake when they see things like that? They shake. Okay? Will that help us? A lot. It will. But we can talk and talk and talk and not carry out actions. We don't implement all these things. Then we're nowhere. Two, is Brekete still on this case? Absolutely. What is he doing? He's never going to share it with us. He too is fighting against certain things that Baba Mohbad is fighting against. It's not easy. And thirdly, do we need a press conference? Yes. Anywhere you are, and you're talking about justice for Mohbad, and you implement it, you come out and you do your small rally. I can do it, wear t-shirt, gather some people, and go do it. It has an effect. It's something. I bet not they put me for big screen. My brother, put me down, please. Let me be talking, so please. You understand? It has an effect, and that's what we're looking for, that effect. That effect. It's not about talking, it's about implementing these things so that we begin to see results. So I've mentioned two things. Do we need a press conference at this point? Absolutely, we do. We do. Who is going to organize it? Okay, now, question mark. Do we need this rally? Of course. I know Yinka Ade is already organizing one at Okay, somebody's sending me a message. I know we're already organizing one.
Please don't mention.
My brother, nothing what they go do. At the end of the day, even if I mention that I'm doing a rally tomorrow, are you going to stop me? I will do it. You understand? I know some people. Oh my God. So, people are doing what they have to do. Thank you, Supervisor. If you don't want me to mention it, it's your platform. I will not. I respect that. But what I'm saying is that people are putting themselves out there, risking themselves out there. All we can do right now is pray for them, support them, and then do exactly what they're doing in other places. Please. Let's not discourage other people by saying, this will happen, negative things will happen. Yes, it's something that we have to put into consideration. But people are doing it.
Thank you so much, Ryan Whisper. Please let me engage you more on that. I like your passion, I like your honesty, and I like your. I would like I forgot what I wanted to use there, but let me just go on with what I want to say. You see, man. Sometimes it's always good to tell ourselves the truth, and it's always good to read the room very well before one enters. You understand? Like I said earlier, peaceful walk anywhere in the world is accepted, because definitely the authorities and the police are going to be behind you, walking side by side, because you're just protesting. I mean, you're just demonstrating, which is something very good. Every country accept that. That's what I said. Anywhere in Nigeria is also good. Like Abuja, nobody will come and run you over or say something that, okay, why are you doing this? Because you don't even have anything bad on you. It's just a placard. So you're just trying to tell people at the ends of affairs that, okay, please, we just want justice for this boy. You can even go to the Senate building. You can go to anywhere, and or the police might actually stop you. But since they know that you guys, your intentions are pure, they will allow you to stay in the front, and you can just do the wishful what is it called, demonstration there. And that is, by the way, that is good. But you see, one thing I said earlier is that majority of the states in Nigeria, they have a low population. You understand, aside Lagos and Kano, and Lagos being the hub and commercial center of West Africa, they don't like demonstration like that. And I make two examples of the kind of demonstration that you can do. Probably the labor demonstration, or probably maybe when the people are so tired or frustrated of hunger, all those things, that one is a different ballgame entirely. But you see, on this kind of case, the initial stage, it's okay, but now a lot of things has entered. So like I said earlier, a lot of people who are talking, they are not in that country. So I would not advise them to just keep dishing out messages for people to go and do that. If it is Abuja or anywhere, just peaceful walk. Yeah, that is fine. But you see, Lagos is a different ball game entirely. You understand? And the government may not even, they don't even have anything to do with that. But you see, there are so many different things in Lagos that some people really just wanted to hijack whatever you are doing. They are always on standby. It's not about the government or anybody now. You get me, right? So by the time you begin now to put people's children, out there for them to do something, and you are not there yourself, you are not even present, and they were singing, doing all this thing, they can change it for them. Even in Lagos, you need to waka jeje. They are not to say you can't do waka anyhow as well. We understand, but I don't just want to be a party to anything that will go and put people, because I'm not there. You understand? I'm just talking from my own angle. Whatever anybody want to say, you can say. I don't give a F about that. I'm just talking. I know Lagos. I'm a Lagosian. You understand? So if you go and start doing all those things right there and blah, 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 and you're not putting, but first, if you want to do, people can go ahead. You can get the police this thing, and probably they might grant you, and you go ahead. But you can read the room and see so many things, so many things already happening, on this case already. So for you to safeguard those people, you have to be very, very diplomatic. You understand? We talk about the legal team sending these letters and proposal, whatever they want to send to Abuja, to the Senate, to the IG, to everybody, for them to be aware of this case. To me, that's the proper way to go. But if you say you want to state a peaceful walk in Abuja, yes, they won't even do anything to you. That is the capital of Nigeria. You understand? So they will allow you to do your peaceful work. But when you want to misbehave, that is when they can creep you. But when it is peaceful, they won't even say anything. So far you go the police backing and the police are there with you, that is acceptable. But you see, why I talk about Lagos is a different thing. And when you know, you know, our people do too much sometimes. You might actually wanted to control them in Lagos and say, okay, let's do this thing. They might want to go out of the bus. And some people might actually come because you don't know the intention of some of those people you even gather. Maybe some people say they've already made calls and say blah, 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 blah. You know, that is why I tell you, see, our thinking down in Africa, don't let me use Africa, West Africa, is totally different from our thinking up here. You know, up here now, anybody can just, you know, you can go, you can do a solo walk. You can even carry your placard, go anywhere. You know, you can do whatever. Nobody is going to even see you that you're doing anything. You know, that is a different thing entirely. But to that place is different. But to other states, of the federation in that country, you can do that as
if
well.
somebody calls
I'm just telling you from my own angle.
if somebody calls you, somebody calls, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm just asking a question. Because you're looking at it as, oh, we're not on ground. I'm not talking about people that are in diaspora. I'm talking about people who are actually living in Nigeria, Lagos precisely. I don't know why I'm echoing. I'm echoing, please.
Okay, let me mute. I think it's coming from me. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so I'm saying that there are people also in Lagos, Nigeria, who are interested in having a peaceful rally. Are you saying they shouldn't have that? Is that what you're saying? Because you seem to be talking about people in diaspora. You're not there. You cannot control the people in Nigeria. You know, it can get out of proportion. Yeah, it can blow out of proportion. It can get out of hand and things can happen. I agree with you. But what about the people, just like in Abuja, just like in Port Harcourt, just like in Lagos? They also want to carry out this rally. They shouldn't do it?
Lady Ryan, yeah. I'm not stopping anybody from doing what they want to do. And I'm not saying people should not do what they want to do. We're just having a conversation. And I'm just telling you that, okay, some places can be a safe haven than some, you know, places because of, you know, reading the environment. I'm not saying people should not do what they want to do. No, I didn't say no, but so that they won't tomorrow, they won't say, it's me that say they should not do this or this, that, to please, so to anybody listening to us now. I never say you should not go out there and go and do whatever you want to do. That is not what I'm saying. No, please, don't twist my word. We are just having a great conversation. So we are just talking about places that can be, you know, a safe haven for people to actually do whatever they want to do. So we talk about diaspora here, we talk about back home. Home there, we are just, you understand? I know, if you don't understand me, I understand you. It's a good way. You understand? It's a good way. But let me now give you this tip. Let me give you this tip, ma, Lady Ryan. You know, you might have a good intention of something, and peaceful demonstration, immediately you start it, some people will join you. The people that you don't even
sorry that I want to cut you. Sorry.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish. You know, some people may actually join you along the way. Then, if any gas goes now happen, you know, along that way, you understand, it will lead to some things that you don't want. You get me right? But that is why I said, if you get the permission of the police, definitely you write letter to them and they will accept, they will stamp and certify it. So, and they will even give you security details. And after the whole thing, that's why I said in other states that is good. They can do it over there. But I can't talk for them so that anybody will not twist my word. I can't talk for them that, okay, don't do it anywhere you want. You understand? I'm just saying from where I sit, this and this is what I just think that it's good, but that is just my view anyway. You understand?
Hello.
Me now, I'm twisting the word. Sorry, let me just quickly say this now. Sorry, ma. Mommy was Eshema. Now, host, I can say this, that with what you say now, in the other hand, is even strengthening the people to do more. So to me, I will say, okay, let's leave this discussion.
You see what I'm saying? That is what I'm saying. I don't want us to, you know, get into this discussion because people will be misinterpreting what you are saying.
Because the way I'm even interpreting it already. That's why I said I'm interpreting it. Because anybody listening to it now will look as if your statement is threatening the other people. Say yes, threaten them more so they can't do anything. So please, I'm of the opinion, is my own opinion anyway. Let's just leave it. Who want to protest, do the peaceful demonstration in Lagos? If they can, let them do. If they cannot, let them leave it. I don't want to go further in this argument again. Now all of us go dey inside the thing.
I think third cage. This I think instead of using the word argument, because I'm even scared to talk sometimes, right? Let us use the word constructive conversation. We're having a conversation. We should not be afraid to converse. You know what
Yes,
I mean, my brother?
we
We
are
shouldn't be
having, me and
afraid.
you, we are on same line.
And we cannot be
But
on the same page with other people. That doesn't mean we cannot talk, oh, my brother. I cannot run away from an argument. It takes an intelligent person to even argue. That's the truth. People will come against what you. I cannot be. Nobody. A lot. We are how many here? They cannot be on the same page as you and I. But that doesn't mean we're arguing. We're not arguing. No, we're only rubbing minds here, and we're having a constructive conversation. Super vibe
no,
is seeing it. No, no, my brother, I'm with you.
something
I'm with you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm with you. I'm
I
saying
know.
Super Vibes is seeing it from the angle he's seeing it, and I agree with him. At least we can agree to disagree. I agree with him. We're all here because of one thing. How can we make this better? What can
This
we
is
do
my
differently?
issue. If where we, sorry for taking it from you, if
No problem.
what we are saying, don't do this, don't do that, if at this time we are still at this same place where we are, we've not moved, how should we continue in same thing? Why don't we look for other? This is our own thing, this is our own strength, and we want people to collect it from us, and we say let people not do this, let people, so what, then let us wait and be looking. Let's be looking.
Healthcare.
I
No
mean,
one is saying they shouldn't do something. You understand? We can do it, but we are just trying to discuss and look at the benefits, the disadvantage, and advantages. You understand? Disadvantages and disadvantages. We have to do something, and we have to plan before we do it, as I've been saying. I just want to say something regarding, because you say, you keep on saying Yoruba Nation, Yoruba Nation. When Igboho started this thing, a week before, I was talking to someone, one Otuba, and I said, if something happened to Igboho, and the man said the whole Lagos will, Adaru and do this, and I said, no, nothing will happen. And I asked, have you got any lawyer son on the ground for these people before they do their protests, in case if anything happened? To God who made me, the following week, they went to Igbo's house and things started. None of them came out in Ibadan to do the rally the way they've been doing it. So, if anybody or anyone wants to do it, well, you can do it. I'm not saying you don't do it, but have something on the ground. Veron, Arifa, West was still there. Nothing happened up till now. And we want to put other people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, because I hear they are trying to, cut them down. They don't want them to do this. But let us rub minds together. Let's discuss. If anything happened to them, they are in custody of police. Are you ready for them? Are you going to bail them out? Are you going to leave them the way we are still on Arifa and Westo case? We are doing it abroad. I've said it. With what do you call it? Bring back our girls all over the world. In Lagos, these people. It's not that we are trying to afraid. You understand? But these are the people we are dealing with in Lagos. They've said it. Someone white or I don't know, I can't remember, said, we are the owner of Lagos. Are they not showing it to us now that they are the owner? We know things are not right. It's not supposed to be like this. We should be able to do the rally in Lagos. We should be. It is our right. But because we are dealing with devil, evil people, we can't do that. Ta ló fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀lì ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tán bá mú wọn? A máa jókòó sókèrè. Wọ́n á ní owó ṣeun gbogbo tán. Owó ṣeun gbogbo tán. If you have your money, send it to them. Do this, do that. Tó bá dojú ẹ̀. Even àwọn politician wa tán náwó gan pàápàá. Owó wọn gbogbo kò ra ikú wọn, kò ra àárẹ̀ wọn. Wọ́n sick, wọ́n náwó lọ, wọ́n pàpà kú sí ni. So owó ra gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. A lè dúró sókèrè ká máa boast, ká máa send owó, ká máa travel, ká máa ṣe oríṣiríṣi, ká máa ṣe whatever. Tó ọmọ ọlọ́mọ bá kó sí kòtò, ta ló fẹ́ gbà wọ́n sílẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ ká arrange nǹkan labroad, ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe, and we will continue to do it.
Ma, let me say this, ma.
So
Let me quickly respond. Let me
ní
quickly
kẹ́ni bá máa ṣe
respond.
má ṣe o, kọ́ máa gbé lọ síbòmí pé má bá dẹ̀ gbé lọ, if you come for me, I'll come for you. Jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
During the bring back our girls, all the protests done in abroad, are the girls back? During EndSARS, all the protests done, did we get the justice? This
So
is
why
the
are you
reason.
saying they should do
I'm
it?
sorry, ma.
Why do you
Sorry, ma.
suggest
Sorry,
that,
ma.
you make that suggestion? Why?
Sorry, ma. Sorry, ma. This is the reason. Do you know why? Why is this? In abroad, it's properly planned out, but only 10% of that energy can yield result. I'm giving the whole of abroad 10%, but the main one that will yield that result you need, which is 90%, is in that your land, Nigeria. But at all time, because of power that be, will always look for a way to scare them not to stand. And until the day we stand and say we will do it, that is when you get that freedom you are talking about. If it did not happen, you cannot get that freedom. It's just the truth. Gradually, Lagos State is taken away now because people are saying, don't protest, don't protest. Gradually, that is how they will take all the state from you people, and nothing, no one body will cough. This is your office, and they are taking it from you. And you say, no, let's leave Nigeria and go abroad, go and do the protest. And what you are doing there can only earn you 10% of what you need. Until you are able to face that your fear, you will never conquer. That is I rest my case. Honestly, I drop my mic.
Can I speak, please? Hello?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you. The reason why I know I see a lot of comments on the bottom, when you do protests in Lagos, it's very risky. Because you will say when I watch Igbo's program and the Yoruba Nation that time, they always say don't come to the Lagos. And then the people they are talking about mohbad case now in Nigeria, it's not that many people. It's only the people like international people. And people are feared to come out, and people, like other people say, people are hungry and people don't even care no more. And because of the situation around the case, the people that they've been in that case, like the top people and everything. So if they do the protest in Lagos, it's very, very 100% risky. So to me, I know like some people get mad. You don't need to be get mad. It's just for reality life. It's not safe for the people. Because when people protest, some people protest for to stealing something, to go people's shop and do all that kind of thing. And then when they start killing people, there is nobody gonna be there to support them. Like mommy say about, about Arifa and Westo and Veron. They're still there and it's nothing done. They are doing a lot of things. They want money. They already gave them money. And then you know about the Nigeria law that they don't organize. So that's for me to save for the people so they don't go to the Lagos. When mobile case was starting before, everybody come each state. That's why it was work. Now mental health, everybody they don't care to come out. So if the other people want to do another different state, it's safe. But Lagos, let us lift Lagos out of that, please. And that's my own suggestion. Lord, American is different. People will protect safe and the police will guide them. Nigeria police, no, they don't guide nobody. They are killing. So that's my own suggestion. Because everybody has his own key. There is nobody gonna force anybody to go out for risky of people's kids. And when it's happening, nobody gonna say nothing. So we need to think very well what we have to do about protest. So we don't need to protest. We should do something else. Thank you.
ẹ lè gbẹ́lòmíì sí òkè ẹ lè gbẹ́lòmíì sókè ń bí báyìí ẹ ṣe.
Oh, Lizzie, you want to go? Go
Yes.
ahead. I'll talk
Lizzie,
after
how
you
is
then.
No, don't worry. You first me so you can speak.
Okay, thank you. I think we're mixing this whole thing up. Okay. I want to state again, categorically clear, nobody's asking anybody's child to come out there or risk anybody's life to come out in Lagos specifically, because I just also read that there are some people on the tent. I don't know how true that is, but this is coming from Love Me More, that Delta State, they're demonstrating. So I think what we're looking at is looking at Lagos State right now. That's where the target is. That's what we're talking. I just want to understand what we're talking about, okay? We're looking at Lagos State. Now, we're not coming here to gather to say, okay, we want people to come out and rally in Lagos. I'm speaking for myself and what I have heard. Some persons have reached out to me. They want to rally in Lagos. They want to actually carry out a rally in Lagos. Okay? I'm not asking anybody to do it. I was told that this is what they want to do. I was told. It's not like they're asking. These are people fighting for justice for mohbad as well. Okay? They want to do it. If it's in their capacity, the only thing we can do is support. Okay? Support and make sure that they're not in harm's way. Okay? All of the things you've said, you're saying it out of passion. Everybody's concerned here. We've seen things happen, and in the end, people drop. When I mean drop, you know what I mean, like buy as a result of that. So how do these people tighten the knots? What do they need to do to ensure that they have a peaceful rally? And what area do you think they're doing this thing and they're going to do it and have success? That these people that I'm talking about are not going to rally on the mainland. They're doing it on the island. And that small expo that I can give right here, they want to do it. I'm not in any position to tell them not to. If that's what they want to do, they should go ahead and do it, as long as they are safe, as long as they have a game plan, as long as they are reaching out to the right authority, as long as they have the meaning of what they're doing is beneficial to the Justice for mohbad movement. Why not? We can only advise, and they can put that advice into action by doing the right thing, having the few people that they want to use to do this rally, so that we don't have, sorry to say, disgruntled elements spoiling this rally for them. Okay? If it's in their right to do that. Some people can actually do a rally without this rally getting out of hands. So yes, you're concerned about this. They are concerned about themselves as well. But that's their decision. They want to do it. I mute my mic now. And Lizzie, you can go ahead. So it's not coming from us. It's not coming from people in diaspora. We're not asking people to go and rally. It's not coming from anybody from outside the country. These are people who are reaching out. Some people are reaching out to rally in their various constituencies. It is in their right to do that. How they go about it is what matters, especially what you're saying now in Lagos State. Especially in Lagos State. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. You just spoke my mind, Lady Ryman. Thank you. Because now in this phase of justice, we see what's going on. We have more intelligent people on this justice team. It's not like the protests were going to riot or vandalize people's things or something. No, it's a peaceful walk. I don't know why people will just say protest is for whatever, they will vandalize people's things and all that. When you reach the right authorities, we know some police are compromised, but not all. Before you do a protest, there is always an approval from the headquarters, which is the police. There is always an approval. You can't just wake up from your house and say you want to do protest. If you get the approval from the authorities, I don't see any reason why anyone will say they might scatter this or they might do this or they might do that. Just like Mommy Anyinka has been trying to tell everyone that she's organizing a protest in Abuja. And she even showed us some things today on her life, which she has done. If Anna hearing this statement from our own team, they will scatter this or they will do this, they will vandalize that and all that. You are trying to put her down or put people that have supported that process. So I feel we should support our people. What we should be asking, who is the organizer of the protest? Have you gone to the authorities? What is this? What are we needing? What are we doing? That's what we should be doing, not trying to say they will scatter protests, they will do this, discourage people from doing what they want to do. When Mohbad died, it was we, the public, if not for the protests and everything we did, that made the police to retake the case and exhume Mohbad's body. Was there fight or anything that occurred? If there was fight or anything, almost, I would say we have 36 states in Nigeria. And I'll call like, let me say 25% of the states in Nigeria did protest for this Mohbad case. So if one state is doing and the other state did not, doesn't mean the other state or the neighboring state will not do. Other people can learn from the other states that has done their protest or do their protest when they see those motivation. You don't know where this protest can lead to, what advantage it can give to us. So we should be supporting each other on this justice for Mohbad. Please, let's support each other. Don't put fear in people's mind. When you hear protest, you ask, what's the venue? Who is the organizer of the protest? Please. That will lead us more forward instead of us coming here to discourage people. Thank you.
Please let me add to what Wine Whisper, Lizzie Ice 4 have said. I don't want to talk more before, but since they've let some of these things out, also be contacted, and that's why I was fighting hard so we don't discourage the people. They need our support. Whoever that want to support, I don't know those who link to it. Is a man that linked to me. I don't need to mention his name, and he's been asking how far. I said, okay, I'm reaching to some people as well. So please, whoever they need our support now, excuse me, whoever that want to support them, you can DM me. I will link you to the person and you give your support. Don't give me, I don't owe people's money, I don't do that, but I will link you to the right person and you support them. So please, we need to support them. We don't need to discourage them. They have the passion to do it. Let's support them. If I'm on ground, I will also join them, but I'm not in Nigeria, so I have to do what I can do to also support them, even though I'm not there, but my finance can always go there. So please, let's support them. This is what we can do for each other. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pet Cage. Thank you, everyone here. You know, we are putting our heads together. We're all afraid as well. But at the same time, we cannot project our fears and keep projecting our fears. You know, like my brother said, vibes. I respect you. Said no, don't call names. But I want to use this opportunity to also say a huge and a big thank you and kudos to people who are actually planning this rally, like Lizzie Ice for has mentioned a particular person. She's our sister. We all know her. If you know her, support her. In any way you can support the people who are actually out there. They have made that decision, not based on what we have told them, but based on their passion for the fight for justice for mohbad. So if you want to support, nothing is too small for you to support them. Support them so that this becomes a success. Please, I beg of you, support them in any way that you can, especially the ones that are really putting themselves out there. They are coming out. They have come out to say they want to do this. You know, they're not hiding themselves. They've come out to say they want to do it. Let us support them in any way we can. If you cannot support through monetary aspect of it, please support them by showing your energy, your positive energy. Support them in your prayers. Support them by, you know, just support them in any way that you can support. So, and other people who want to rally in their various countries, state or anywhere or county or what have you, you can also do that. It takes 4 or 5 people to come around. You don't need to say anything. Print your t-shirt, put them on, and then just stand there. People will see it. You know, like Pet Cat said, no matter what you do abroad, it has not much effect, especially when it comes to rally, though, you know, as supposed to what is being done in the main home country of where this case is. That's the truth. So any way we can support, anyhow we can support, let us do our best to support them. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you so much, Ryan Whisper, a woman full of wisdom. Thank you so much, Pet Ketsu. Mommy Oyoloro, thank you so much, Matu, for that wonderful submission. I just wanted to ask. I think things like this should have never even got into the social media space. If some people really want to, you know, do things like this, it will have been somewhere or probably. Sorry, please, you can mute your mic. Love me more. Please mute your mic.
Just to keep them quiet about the frame.
So, you know, things like this should have never, you know, come out to the public space for discussion because we were discussing something totally different entirely before. I don't know who brought up these ideas and, you know, we just switch to, you know, things like this. It's not as if I'm saying people should not do what they want to do. So I don't want anybody to, you know, twist my word or get it wrong. So that people will start, you know, saying what is not right. So, Golden Sea, are you there? Golden Sea?
Sorry, before Golden Sea come up, Os, why some of these things you see them coming to to the platform like this is because there are no better channels to follow. Though some of these people organizing one thing or the other, they just you know, you just look at whom you feel you can always approach, and when they approach you, even you they approach, you don't still have a better way of letting this out, and that is why there is need for a proper channel of disseminating information, so we don't start coming out on air and be saying some things. If you had been contacted on this thing, I don't think we'll drag the matter. Let me not say argue. Drag the matter to the extent we start saying some things. Okay, so this is how it always happen. So I think it's not a forming group. I don't believe in group. I don't. But there should be a channel whereby if we want to reach out to large number of people for one support or the other, we can always reach. Not only coming on the black out. Okay, so this is just my own view, that if there is any other way, let them think it, plan it well, whereby we can always rub mind without coming on air. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. That's a wonderful one. Love Me More, are you there? Can we have your submission, ma'am?
Can I come in before Love Me More, if it's possible?
Hello.
All right, ma. Go ahead, ma. Go ahead, ma. Love Me More, 1 second, ma. Go ahead, Lorraine Whisper. Thank you, ma.
God bless you. You see, that's the reason why they say, two good heads are better than one, right? Now, we talk about teams, like my brother said here, he said he's not interested in forming a team or group. Yes, at the same time, these people who also want to do these things, they can't do it by themselves. They need funding. They need that fund coming in. It's not easy. They need mobilization. They need money as well, okay? In order for them to be able to do this, they still have to come to people that they trust and they know, right? Here on TikTok. And people have to be able to raise that amount of money. How much do you need? Where do you want to spend this money? How do you want to spend this money? And then how do we go about raising this fund to do it? One person can't do it alone. You know what I mean? If one person can do it, that's fine. But I know that, it involves talking to other people. And that's where you see that team play a very huge role in this whole thing, because it has to do with justice for Mohbad. If I want to do something today and I come to you, Super Vibes, this is my idea, this is what I want to do, you can only assist. I go to Golden Seal and I talk to her. Before you know what is happening, it will come out one way or the other. It's going to be on TikTok. Somebody is going to say something about it. We may not even have the money to even run it as much as we can. Isn't that the reason why you see that they have this GoFundMe, they have this? Anything that has to do with money is a problem. But at the same time, money is needed. These people are putting themselves out there. They are not asking Baba Mohbad or asking anybody to bring money for them to run this. They are trying to raise this money by themselves if they can. So that, it's a bit complicated, but that's the truth though. So if we're successful with one, successful with the second one, and we have to start coming together to help ourselves. If we want to really see results as a community, we are gathering here every day and night. We have to start implementing something together, all of us, to help out. To help out. If this is the way that we can help, at least come out and rally a bit anywhere in the world. If you don't need the money of other people, you can do it outside the country. Do it. Let us also stream you. That's a way for us to support you. But the people in Nigeria, they need money. That's the truth. They need money to move around. They need money to pay these people that are coming out to still support us. They need water to drink on that day. Let's think about it. It's not going to be as easy as we are saying it. And there's no secret about it, because it's still going to come out one way or the other. So that's why you see that they plan something and it's still coming out, as opposed to if we had like Cage just said, if we had a group of people planning this. Unfortunately, the group we're talking about still entails us having to form a team. And the word TEAM is now a very bad thing to say on TikTok, but it's the truth. If I call you supervise, somebody has approached me, they want to do this thing. I call Lizzie, Ice, I call Lolly Baby. I say, okay, come together, let's do this thing. We're already a team right there. How can we help these people? Are we not fighting justice for Mohbad? Please let us show support and love more. Let us show support and love more. I beg you all, in the name of God, let us show support and love more and put our pride aside Let us show support and love more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ryan Whisper, a woman with 1 billion line of wisdom. Thank you so much. God bless you as always. Love me more. Let's have you now, ma, before we go to J Clock. Thank you so much, man.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I've always been in the comment section right from day one of Justice for Mohbad, and I've been listening. And what Ren Whispers and Petcam has been saying, I think it's quite a good thing because we know Nigeria is not easy, and that is why when this man just changed this national anthem, I said, I think that is the right anthem. Nigeria, we held it. So I think we should actually support those people in Nigeria who has volunteered. And from what Ryan Whisper says, that she didn't request for it, but people have been contacting her. And I've DM'd her that if they come to a point, she should let me know. It's just for us to support them because this mobile thing, in fact, I'm talking about it now. There's still water running in my ears. It's really, really sad and painful because I believe no person, no animal, not a thing deserves to die the way he died. So we should just lend a helping hand to support people back home that really needs that have volunteered to do whatever they want to do. And we should also try not to be exposing our plan. For instance, I listened to what Ren Whisper says. I just DM'd her saying that if there is anything she wants me to support, she should just get back to me. We should learn to kind of stop exposing ourselves. That is why they keep on hitting us below the button. If you look at the other team, if you shop through TikTok, they are just talking about us. They don't say anything about them. They tight their button, they close their doors. We cannot say anything about them. So we have to learn from that too. It's highly important. We need to, if you have anything important you have to say, you can just DM the host. I know these days the host might be afraid, who is this person there? But your instinct will tell you that this person is Justice for Mohbad. So we should learn to have our privacy, to know how to talk. Anything like, I'm happy Baba is coming online TikTok. You have any query, you have any question, just put it to him. I've been doing that and he has been responding. He doesn't know me, but he does respond. So we get the facts from him, not from any host, because third party words is different from hearing from the direct person. So it is good we hear from the direct source. So anything we want to, and please, this Berekete stuff, let's stop it. We've been hearing is involved. Let's stop asking because we're exposing ourselves. Let that matter is Berekete getting involved. Let it die. The man is a man of his words. From day one, he said he's in it. Even before Baba went to him, because I used to watch him. He has been talking about Mohbad before Baba went to him. So let's stop asking, is Berekete still involved? Even if he's not involved, what God has says is going to happen is going to happen, because I believe with the prayers and people fighting in their own different ways, we're going to have justice. It's going to take time. It's going to have justice. And here we move. That's just my submission. And I thank everybody, all the contribution you've been doing. I've been following you. I'm a shy person. I don't like coming up. I don't even know how I came up. Please, if you can put me back down, let me go back to my comment section. I will appreciate. That's my own contribution. And thank you for all you've been doing. I've been following all of you. Your strength is our strength, and Baba is our lead. With him we stand. Justice for Mohbad. No retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender.
Oh, thank you. Love me more. At least you are not shy again now. Shy.
Please bring me down.
Thank you so much. Love me more.
You're welcome.
Can I go now? Super vibe. Super vibe.
Go on, please.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just want to ask you about the ITV news for Arifa and Veron. Have you seen it yet?
No. What
For the
happened?
outcome, I've just saw it. I just saw you on Tunde Ednot's page now. So
Okay,
I
so
think they've been to court, and apparently one of them doesn't have legal counsel, and they had to adjourn the case. So for them to have proper legal counsel to represent them, they show them on the news, Arifa and Veron. I just saw it now on Tunde Ednot's page. And when they say they haven't got, one of them doesn't have legal counsel and they can't proceed, or maybe one of the legal counsel said they should give them more time for them to prepare for the case. I was a bit shocked because I believe they've got lawyer representing them. And why is that not so? Then number two, well, someone said we shouldn't talk about Brekete. Well, we don't let us blame people that are asking about Brekete. They just want answers. They just want this case, to move forward on time. And second of all, if Baba should go to Abuja, even if Brekete is not picking up calls, just show up with 2-3 people in Abuja, go to the man's station. Fine, you might not be able to see him that very day, but let him know that you really want his help. If they ask you to come back, it's fine. But let him know that you are chasing him up big time because you need his help. We can't be saying, call Brekete, call Brekete. Sometimes, some people, you don't have to call them, right? If you need their help, go and show up on their doorstep. You might not see them that very day, but they will tell him that Baba was here today. You understand? Maybe that will help. That is my own suggestion. Then, way forward, like we always say, this Arifa and Veron's news now is one of the way forward that we have to talk about. Because now they are putting them on the news. They are trying to, make people feel like they are talking about the monarch in a very wrong way. They didn't even mention Mohbad, that this TikToker are mentioning Obaile Gushi about Mohbad's case. They just said 2 TikToker was arrested for defaming the monarch. What they've done, they didn't say it. They didn't want to align Mohbad's case to what they've done. So, how can we talk about this, or probably just raise an awareness for the legal team to sing in action? That is just what I want to say. Then I'll drop. Let's see if we can do something about this.
ṣé ń ríṣẹ́ wọn ní ẹlẹ́ni àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ aláwọn èèyàn lo agbára lé àwọn èèyàn lórí ń bẹ̀ yẹn aláwọn èèyàn ò bẹ̀rù ọlọ́run aláwọn èèyàn ti jẹ èèyàn kan lè jẹ èèyàn aláwọn èèyàn ti mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń bá wa sọ pé à ń discourage ó mà ṣe o ẹni ìjà òde bá ló ń pe rẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin ara irọ́ tó ń pa ta fi débi ta dé yìí òun náà pánsìn tó ń fi lè mention nǹkan táwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ sọ nǹkan táwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣe ṣé bí wọ́n ti sọ pé kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó máa béèlì wọn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ni gbogbo ẹ ṣe tún di rátìrátì yìí torí pé àwọn eléṣù èèyàn wà láàrin wa níjọ́ tó ń contribute fún wọn tó fẹ́ mọ̀ wọn tó fẹ́ fún lówó àdé ń sọ kí ṣe gbogbo nǹkan la máa gbé síta enough is enough of all this. Brekete onídà yín lóhùn ẹ bá èèyàn mẹ́ta kẹyìn èèyàn mẹ́fà orí Brekete péjú ta alájọṣe mọ́ ló lọ Brekete yìí wà nínú ìrìn àjò yìí ṣó ti yé because àwọn olùṣù èèyàn kárí mi ẹlòmíì nǹkan mi ló máa lọ ṣe lóhùn content inú lẹ́tà tó máa mú lọ àmọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká bó ní nǹkan fẹ́ nǹkan ẹ̀ bó bá ṣe fẹ́ tó bá dẹ̀ ní òun ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a lè ṣe olúwa dẹ̀ gbẹnu ẹ̀dá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa ṣe lọ. ẹ wọ̀ wọ́n ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ń sìn ẹ wọ̀ wọ́n ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kì í ṣe pé àfẹ́ kàn ṣe kì í ṣe pé ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ ló kì í ṣe pé àbẹ̀rù pé bá kọ pé kínní but àmọ́ àwọn tá à ń bá deal ẹ wo Arifa ṣe bí wọ́n gbé voice note síta tó ń sọ pé kò surprise ẹ̀ n tó bá fẹ́ gbà ó dẹ̀ lóhun ò gbà. That's root of the problem tó ní nìyẹn ká ló ti gbà ohun ta ní ká má ṣe kí ìlú lè dá ká ló ti ṣe ni kò ní sí ní position yìí so ń gbà ó la fẹ́ kúrò nírú gbogbo rádaràda yìí ọlọ́run máa dájọ́ fún yín ọlọ́run máa ṣèdájọ́ fún yín kẹ́ máa rò pé wọn kan ò lágbára tó yín so ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ fi ọwọ́ agbára gbá wọn lójú èyí tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí ò dáa ẹ máa lọ àwọn èèyàn tó kù lẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́ ọmọ yín máa bá wà nílẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ máa lo ayé ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká lọ kọ́ ọmọ wa lọ síwájú wa ẹrù tọ́lọ́hún náà ẹrù tọ́lọ́hún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń kọ́ ọkọ̀ kúkọ sínú pépà ẹ̀rọ nǹkan tẹ́ ń kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fi pépà àkọ́kọ́ Dùbàtà Bíọ́lá jẹ́ náà nìyẹn Yorùbá wa kí ló ṣe wá ipò yìí ṣá ń gùn wá ẹ bẹ̀rù ọlọ́run o mi ò sọ jù yẹn for now ẹ jẹ́ àwa bá ṣe máa ṣe tarífà náà o ẹ jẹ́ àwa o ẹ jọ o òun nìyí sí lọ́ọ̀yà tó bá fẹ́ dìde bẹ́ẹ̀ máa dúdú sọ fún
Supervise for a confirmation on Edward's page to check on the news. You understand? To check on the news.
Okay, brother.
You will watch it and understand what needs to be done. If you have to call out, the legal team for help or speak to one or two people because they need to swing in action on time, sharp.
I think at this point, the legal team, I think the legal team need a lot of work. Sometimes every one of us here, we are just floor member. We are sitting on the fence. No matter what we say, it's just sometimes it might not actually hold any water. The legal team are the one who are going to get us the justice. If the justice is going to be gotten, let's be clear on that.
Super vibes. This has nothing to do with the legal team. We're talking about
just hold on,
please.
Ryan Whisper, okay. Hold on. Now they said one of them does not even have what is it called? A lawyer. You understand? Okay. In this case now, I expect that when those things was done, the people around the legal team or the legal team, all of them all together, they should be the one, in charge of most of the things happening, probably getting them, a lawyer and doing the necessary thing. And if they need the public, to contribute one or two, then that should be done. But they are still the one who are going to be in charge of those things. If you said it's not about them, okay, majority of people are not in that country. That is the fact. And the people who are there is only the people who are around Baba that
please,
can be trusted.
Can you super vibe? Sorry, 1 minute. Lady Ryan. Ma, are you there? Can you hear me? Maybe
what happened? Good to see you. What happened?
I want Lady Ryan attention on Sister Comfy platform. I want her to come and interpret that court about Arifa and Veron for us.
I don't understand
because
what
we're not actually clear about that message. Arifa and Veron, they are in court today.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're still discussing. So I don't get your point.
Can I hello everyone. Can I say something regarding to that?
Yes, people there are not getting what they actually saying. So I want her to come and explain to people what they actually meant by that.
Oh, okay. Boss man, go ahead.
Yes,
no. Say something.
Lady Ryan. Okay.
I wanted to address the issue of Arifa. Okay.
Lady Ryan.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Lady Ryan.
I think your headphone. We're hearing you.
The host, you need to mute your mic. The host, mute your.
Okay, thank you very much. I've just been informed that Arifa has 2 lawyers actually, and the only person who didn't have a representative is this guy. What's his name?
Please, can you start again, Lady Ryan? Please hold on. Can you start again? Please hold on, ma.
Share and record me.
Oh yeah, Madam Coffee. No.
I'm just joking.
Oh yeah, Bonko. No, Lady
Okay.
Rhyme, so hold
I
on.
said I was
Mommy,
just,
comfy, egbo explanation, oh yeah,
you
from the
understand? I
court, oh
said
yeah.
I've just been informed that it was during the early hours when they started the court, when they opened, right? That Veron didn't have a representative. He didn't have a legal representative. Can you hear, please? Veron did not have a legal representative, and that was what caused the delay. But Arifa has two lawyers. He had his lawyers that were present at the courts today, okay? And that's why they couldn't proceed with that. They couldn't proceed with anything.
Okay.
So the
Any
matter
so
was adjourned. The
don't give
matter was
explanation, Yenny. Mom,
the matter was adjourned because Veron did not have a lawyer present.
stop muting
Okay.
my mic. So, Lady Rhyme, sorry, please. Can you repeat it again, please? Oh yeah.
It wasn't Arifa. Arifa has his lawyers present, but Veron did not have his lawyers present, and that was what caused the delay. And so, as a result of that, it was adjourned. Okay, because in a okay, what they wrote was in a criminal trial. Okay, defendants must be duly represented.
Let her finish now. Mute,
They said in
please, ma.
criminal trials, okay, defendants must be duly represented. The absence of legal representation can deny the defendant of fair hearing. So it was adjourned to the 24th and 25th of June. So they had to adjourn it. Arifa came with his lawyers, but Veron did not. So it was adjourned to the 24th and 25th of June, if that helps. Thank you. Is that okay? Thank you so much. Please at this point, please, there's no need hiding anything. Let us help them. And Rifa, all of them, they need help. And Rifa, Verono, let us continue to pray. Let us continue to help them. Please, regardless of anything, please, let us put those things aside and help them. Thank you so much. God bless.
Yeah, thank you, ma.
Love Me More said, I thought Arifa has met his bail terms. Yes, he did. And that's the reason why they are having this court, the appearance, right? They have to go to court, right? They've been arranged to come to court. However, I repeat again, his lawyers showed up. As a matter of fact, Arifa's lawyers showed up, but Veron's lawyer did not show up. As a result of that, there was a delay. And because of that, they had to adjourn the case to the 24th, 25th of June. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lady Ryan. Thank you so much, because they really appreciate you by that explanation, and everybody gets you right. Thank you so much, ma. More strength and more wisdom to you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
my sister Golden Seal. Please, Bossman said they should bring him up. If you can, please bring him up. I wanted to say something quickly after Madam Oyolorun said something. Everything she has said is the truth. Because we didn't follow up with that. What she has said is the truth. It's a lot. Timbale so Yoruba ma some because I'm learning from Golden Seal. So please, my sister Golden Seal, I still need some lectures from you. Or work back more, help arawa. Let us help each other. It can be my turn tomorrow, or pick me, or they pick Super Vibe. Sorry, I'm just saying. But let us help each other. It is not easy. We're fighting here for justice for Mohbad, and justice for Mohbad must prevail. Whether anybody likes it or not, justice for Mohbad. But by doing that, we also have to bear in mind that anything is possible. Give the right narrative, say the right thing at the right time. I guess we've learned
Super
from
vibe.
this.
Bring
Bossman.
Bossman up now. Super vibe.
No, it doesn't mean that, Queen, you said it doesn't mean that Veron don't have lawyer. Of course he has his lawyers. I don't know what happened there, but they did not show up today. He has his lawyers, but they did not show up today.
It will be a beautiful thing to have them out. They've pleaded. They have pleaded. They have done the right thing by pleading. They have done the right thing by now having their lawyers, legal counsel to be there for them. So let's see how this plays out, because there's a lot of petitioning and arrest that is going on. A lot.
déètì wo lẹ ní wọ́n gbé kéèsì yẹn sínsìn náà.
Ogbelasi 24th and 25th of June.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́.
Thank you, ma. Somebody else should unmute their mic and go ahead. Supervisor.
Lady Rhyme. Lady Rhyme, are you going live? Are you going live later?
For now, I've not been coming live because I'm working on some things, and that's why you see me come on Golden. Golden said you can go live. I can come to your live as well if you want, but that's why you see me on Super Vibes and the other guy, Young Daddy. I'm not going live today, please. But if you go live, Golden Seal,
okay.
I'll come. Yeah, I'll come.
The reason why, okay, ma'am. The reason why I asked is because the reason why I asked this question is because of this good explanation that you gave. Because a lot of people are worried. They don't understand. You understand? Not until when you say it now. I was playing you on my second account with Madam TikTok, because she was convinced and people were convinced they don't understand. So I was just playing. Nobody recorded you, but they just want to listen to that explanation. So now they are talking about it because they get the explanation very well.
I have to ask, right? Nobody has information. Anybody that can give us information should give us information. Exactly, please. Ẹjọ́, anybody ẹgbàdúrà kí àrífà kan jáde, kò sẹ́ni tí ò kì í ṣẹ̀yàn or something. If they feel that let the law take its course, but at least let them bail them. It's in their right to be, it's bailable. Èwo ni gbogbo nonsense gan. We know how to be angry, but we are still holding that. Supervisor Bino, I know it's your platform. I can go, because of this, me and Golden Sea, we can go on our platform and talk. Me, I can go on my platform and talk. It's too much now. It's too much. These guys have been there being tortured. It's too much now. It's too. What kind of power is this? Please now. Let me call somebody and I'll come back again. I'm still here, but I will mute. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Please, who is moderator? The Super Vibe. Help us to bring Boss Man Abi. Super Vibe, are you there? Super Vibe was in Lori City. Super Vibe, are you there?
Are you Yoruba or are you Igbo?
Gbogbo ẹni o, may all mixed together.
So like
all mixed together. I be mixture.
Okay, mixture.
I be mixture.
I want to learn your language.
I see you serious.
I want to learn your language so I can mix together too. Metaloka.
Super Vibe, I want learning here. This one that you are not responding to us. What happened?
Maybe he's on the phone.
Because explanation yìí àwọn èèyàn gbẹ́dọ̀ gbọ́. Gbogbo èmi gan mo wà ńbẹ̀ gan kan pa nobody understand all this grammar. Wọ́n kàn sọ àwọn òyìnbó ńlá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan.
Don't leave us.
Super Vibe is not there. He's not on seats.
I think maybe he's doing something.